Universe. This video series is to show you the classroom experiments for this year's VBS Sun Sparks Labs for the preschool classrooms. So today is day one experiment called Color Reveal. Today in Storytime you guys will be learning about creation of the universe, that God created everything. And so one of the things that God created is color. And so we're going to use this experiment to help the children remember the lesson from today. So what you'll have in each classroom is a couple of jars of food coloring, a couple of jars of shaving cream, a couple of vials of food coloring, a tin. You're going to have pie tins. This I'm using just so I can show you the experiment, and then you'll have stir sticks for every child. So what you'll do is hopefully you'll help, so I'll explain one other quick thing. Each classroom has multiple groups in them, and so you'll have a box with all of your science experiments, and for today's experiment, the particular class you have will have its own bag. So if you're in classroom 110, for example, there's both a first grade and a kinder class in that. Kinder will have a bag and first grade will have a bag because these are usable materials. You know, they're consumable materials, so you each need your own things. So, but the important thing is to leave all the stuff that you can save in the classroom because you'll be reusing some of the things as you go out throughout the week. For example, the food coloring. Okay, so you'll have 4 pie tins per class, and that means that you can split your class into 4 different groups. So you'll probably have group sizes of 4 to 6 kids per pie tin to help it be a little bit more manageable for them. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to have, while you're talking to the kids, you're going to have a helper kind of sneakily put a bunch of food coloring in the bottom of your pie tin and just put them in different locations. What they're going to do is see a surprise reveal of color through the shaving cream. So you'll put your color down, and then you'll put a thin layer of shaving cream, which is kind of hard. It'll be much easier to do in the tins you have because your tins are really shallow. But just like a thin layer to pretty much just cover up the color. Let me do it this way. I was trying to show you, but the shaving cream just doesn't come out that well sometimes. Okay, so you'll just have a real thin layer of shaving cream, and you kind of want to have your helper maybe pat it down so it's a thin layer. It's kind of important. We want to make sure the color is covered up, but that the shaving cream isn't too high because it'll take them forever to get through the color. So we have your pie tin full of shaving cream with the color on the bottom that they can't see, and you'll give them their stir sticks. And then they go through, see if I can do this while you're watching. They go through and they get their stir sticks in here, and they swirl, and what do they find? Wow, that one turned to green. There's more green. Then you'll find hopefully red somewhere. Red turned to brown. The colors kind of mushed together as I'm holding it upside down. But anyways, you can see the point that they get in there and just swirl and make colors. And just kind of, the point really is for them to just have fun and do something very tactile. So when you're done with the experiment, you have wet wipes in all the classrooms as well. You'll wipe the kids down because they'll probably get messy hands with shaving cream. Don't be concerned if some of your kids don't even want to touch this. Some of our preschoolers won't even look at it. Some of them will get straight in. What we found with these kind of experiments is that if you have 1 or 2 kids who are kind of brave and get into it, they kind of encourage most of the rest of the kids. If you're doing the 4s, you might have a pretty brave little guy in there, but you might not. And so this might be an experiment that you just show them yourselves, that you show them and then you kind of hold it like I held it and you reveal the color for them. If you don't have any, participants who want to play with the shaving cream. So when you're done with the experiment, get their hands washed, and then you'll go through the story questions on the following page of your leader manual. You can start off with a transition question like, we know that God made everything. God made color, and then you can go into the first questions of your review time. These experiments are just kind of fun ways for them to experience SunSpark Labs themselves and to transition them into Bible review time so that they're really, really retaining the information that they learned. So that's sort of the overall concept for the week. So I will see you soon because you'll be watching day 2. So day 1, color reveal. I hope it's fun, and thank you guys so much.